Tahutwi, also known as Tha, also known as Hermes or Tehuti. And we all know that Tahutwi is the master scribe. He created writing. But not only did he create writing, he is in the of Partner Babianenen.
I'm here with my homeboy Tumamoon. I'm in my neighborhood with my Nuwaupian friend. And Rahubat, hello. So today we're going to teach a lesson. And one of the lessons is we're going to teach about gays. And the reason why I wanted to share this, guys, with you all is because I wanted you guys to really understand the history of homosexuality and gayness on this planet. So, Amun, tell us what you know about the gays on this planet.
Right now, this is a hot topic. It's very prevalent that we know what we're talking about. We're talking about homosexuality. We're not talking about the religious homosexuality that you see with the Bible, the misinterpretation of Sodom and Gomorrah, but more so if you go to Africa. Androgynous beings or neutersexual beings were at the forefront of creation when it came.
Come on, y'all, stop misleading people.
The first beings here, male gay, the females, okay, but they were gay. It's very important that we as people, we align ourselves with the gay community. We learn from them, we talk to them, because they are the first humans here on.
This is what we call these beings. We don't say homosexual, we don't say hetero, no. These are gatekeepers. And
I want to ask you a question. Are you gay? No, that's your wife right over there, right? So this is his wife.
How you doing?
So this is a straight man right now that's teaching you guys how important it is to align yourself with homosexuals. He doesn't want to call them homosexuals because it's not the proper term, but of course on my live we speak in layman's terms. Now, somebody said this sounds like Dr. York bullcrap. Okay, let me ask you something. Anybody who wants to sit up here and argue, you're free to come online and we will definitely debate.
Clearly pay attention.
Somebody said homosexuality is going against nature. Answer that.
Okay, so now, we're in the animal kingdom. You know, if you go study nature, that's what
yeah,
so
lions
important.
are gay.
Right, and giraffes.
And giraffes.
And so when you study, you got monkeys too. A lot of different animals practice this, but now we have to say, why is that? Because it's natural occurrence.
And he doesn't.
The moon cycle was a natural for blind belief, bad habits, and other diabolical activities.
Deformity.
It says Nuwaupians advocate homosexuals. No, Nuwaupians do not advocate homosexuality.
Listen, it's 2019. You can say that. You can say that. Listen, we people, it's nature, right? And so we're, as an animist, I pray halu to nature. I find it in nature.
You said same sex is wrong, Mr. Nizar. It is not wrong. The type of people on that vibratory rate, they have been existing here longer than anyone. Is it safe for me to say that, Amun? And that's what I've been telling y'all, but because he's more scholarly and more articulate in the way that he teaches as opposed to me, I wanted him to get on my live and I want him to explain to you guys in a more articulate way.
With that, and like I said, it's 2019, so what people gotta understand, I'm a Sabean, right?
The moon is the influence. Somebody said the moon is a being. Okay, so somebody said the moon is a being, the moon is an influence. Do you want me to talk about that or you want to?
The moon is not there. The moon is a craft.
I was just about to tell you that.
The moon that they see is been gone millions of years ago.
That's a ship. The moon is a ship. That's nothing but a ship. And I've been studying for years, and he has too. And the thing,
it's gonna come a point in time where you can't even transition in and out of this dimension unless you're going through this hermaphrodite or this hemorphodite, or what you're calling an androgynous gay person.
I can't take it no more, y'all. The moon has been in summit power and rule for the past and last 6,000 years. And this period of descending time is known in universe science as the moon cycle of orb Earth. And by the moon representing death and the dead is why the last 6,000 years have been increasingly rife with growing suffering, violence, and death, and great deterioration in morals and moral qualities, and values and justice. What these two in the video don't understand is Tahuti is not in favor of the African race. Tahuti represents the moon. Us Africans represent just the opposite, which is the sun. The word hermaphrodite stems from the root word Hermes, and Hermes is the Greek version or name for the moon god. In other words, Hermes is the moon god Caucasian style, or in the nature of the Caucasian race. Let it be remembered always, and let it be known. Listen to reason. The moon of our planet Earth is basically neuter gender, but does have enough male and female materials, powers, and energies to produce beings called the moon god and moon goddess by brain concentration. And the moon also produces hermaphrodites by way of mind and spirit beings. Of course, hermaphrodites are persons who are homosexual, bisexual, or anyone who indulges in a combination of unnatural or diverse practices sexually.
We should get involved in things that includes us, such as voting, etc. If there are marches and parades, we need to have our flag out there and support LGBT community because we know the truth. Yet, do not be involved in any crazy stuff though. I'm gonna repeat that. We should get involved in things that include us, such as voting. If there are marches and parades, we need to have our flags out there and support LGBT.
From where we left off yesterday, brother, from where we left off yesterday. Yeah, there we go. From where we left off yesterday, my brother, we was talking about the gay and lesbian parade agenda. Let's just say the gay and lesbian agenda. Where did this call come from? Did it come from up top, or did y'all make this decision on your own?
When you say call, what do you mean?
Like the call to start saying, you know what, we're going to support the gay and lesbian agenda. Did it come from Dr. York himself, or did y'all have something like a meeting and y'all came up with this idea?
Well, first of all, peace and blessings to the people. You know, peace and blessings to the family out there in the world. I hope about yourself. And yes, my attribute is Pharaoh. Shepsi's Duamu Tefamun, you know, Pharaoh is just a title. So there's 1,000 pharaohs out there. So just to clarify that. We as the Nuwaupian Nation, we have what's called the canon, right? And the canon is basically the rules and regulations for the Nuwaupians to follow for the next 24,000 years. We write our history in advance, remember that. So for the next 24,000 years, we already have our canon in place. So it's not just, we don't just freestyle and just make up stuff and just start talking. The master actually, he has actually given the instructions for us to support the gay community. What we're supporting with the gay community is this. We're supporting the people to have the right to be who they are.
We are the spiritual keepers of the gates. Thus we were called gatekeepers.
The sun of our solar system and the moon of our planet Earth are opposites in nature and by nature. because one, the sun represents the living and life, and the other, the moon, represents death and the dead. Let it be remembered always, and let it be known. Same sex is wrong. The moon is not a ship. The first beings were not females from another planet. This sound wrong reason is what the moon represents. What you've seen in this video is the mentally dead members of our race. My name is Nuwaupian Nuwaupian, and I'm just making it known.
I've been studying for years, and he has too, and the thing